Samida Om Shanti. Peace to you, peace to me. Hello and welcome to another video. My name is Peter and today I want to talk about you are the creator of your world. You are the creator of your world. What does that mean exactly? Creator of my world. What are you talking about? Who is this man? Who let him loose on the camera? You are the creator of your world. I'll give you an example. When I first started training at my Body and Brain Center, it was called Dharma Yoga at the time, but now it's called Body and Brain. There was a little Korean lady who was my mentor, and they liked me because I was energetic. When I was up, I was up. When I was down, but they liked the energetic side, the bright side of me. They liked me being happy and friendly and gregarious around everybody. Lots of people having a party around me and stuff like that. And that I was interested in everybody, not just the people that I liked, but the people that I didn't like as well. Because it seemed like a very open place, and it was one of the reasons I liked the music business in that respect is that there were many parties happening. I didn't realise it was all fake and a facade and an illusion. Didn't realise that while I was in it, but it was a bit like that. So I enjoyed the parties. I enjoyed going there and training, working on myself. But I was having terrible trouble outside of it with the job I was doing. Just over broke. I was working just to keep the money coming in. Didn't like it at all. My music career was failing a little bit because the session work had dried up. I'd just released an album, Anahata Earth Echoes, through New World Music, and realised that wasn't selling because it'd gone up onto a few free sites and being downloaded from there. So why buy music when you get it for free? I was up and down like a yo-yo, and I used to come into the centre, the centre that I trained at, and my Korean mentor used to go, Peter, be bright. You can be bright. Why not choose to be bright? Why allow yourself to come down into these darker energies? What's the matter with you? Why just raise yourself? She did it in a lot more softer and better way than what I'm doing now. But she was saying, embrace the energies of your brightness all the time, even when you're going through the darkness. And it really felt like weird to me. What are you talking about? I'm really feeling this now. You know, I'm really feeling bad, down, depressed. Oh, don't want to talk. And she was saying, embrace the brightness. Look at the brightness you have inside of you. You have so much to offer, and yet you're not offering it now. And then it really started to, oh yeah. So I was beating those feelings of depression by focusing on the goodness that was happening around me. I was going in there and having many wonderful conversations about things that I'm really interested in, like your own, you. I'm interested in you. If I talk to you, I'd be interested in you alone. Not what you've done or where have you been, but you as a human being. Where are you at? What are you doing? And that made me bright. So I went in there with the anticipation of either sharing my experiences, good or bad, doesn't matter, but I'll always put a good twist on it, or your experience. What are you feeling? How are you feeling? So the Body and Brain scenario was incredible because it really is, if you get it, not everybody gets it, but if you get it, it really gets inside of you and starts to open you up as a human being. It starts to make you feel, and that's what my mentor did, and I'm so grateful for that knowledge that she gave me, that you can choose that bright energy anytime you want. You don't have to be sucked down into this dark energy. So I was always finding a big smile for my peers, no matter how I was feeling inside. It's like when I make these videos as well now, it doesn't matter how I'm feeling, I get up and I channel this bright energy through, and it's getting better and easier. The more I do it, it becomes more part of me. So that's another way of me beating the darkness of depression, to push yourself through, and you actually realize there's higher purposes to all of this. So once you embrace the energy, my mentor is saying, you embrace the energy, you become it. So what do you want to become? When you look at the map of consciousness, do you want to be down there with the shame, the guilt, the desires a little bit higher, but still sort of down there, and the wants? You start to move up to like neutrality, acceptance, and then you start up to the joy, love, peace. Where do you want to be? Do you want to be down there? Shame, the guilt, oh God, I'm so bad. Or do you want to be up with the love, the abundance, the peace? Peace, on some of the maps they go to perfect. Perfect is what they talk about, the arcanum. The Gnostics talk about the arcanum, and perfection. Perfection is not what we perceive it to be in this reality. It's actually living a good life. So someone who lives a good life, straight up there, straight through all this darkened energy into where you really deserve to be. We call it Chanwa in our practice, Chanwa, which is soul completion. You've lived a good life to help so many people that you really ascend. You're into ascension. So yeah, it's really important to embrace the energy that you want to become. Be the human being that you want to become. You can be dragged down by these depressive thoughts and feelings. I was like that when I was at school. I put on the persona of depression because I was depressed, but with my friends I was always up. I always gave them the best of me, the best that I possibly could. Even when I was in my darkest days, I always gave them the best. And you know what, those friends, if they would be alive today, they didn't know, three of them, two or three really close friends when I was younger, stabbed to death in street fights because we were feisty. We didn't take any rubbish from anybody, but they would come and see me even after, from young kids. They'd come and see me in early 20s, and I really appreciated that, because they'd have to come a long way out their way just to come and visit me for an afternoon, just to say thank you for what you did. And that even now fills me with goosebumps to realise that because I gave them that bright energy, they gave me that bright energy back. And that's how it works. Let yourself go to this process. You are the creator of your world. You create it. So you can allow all your preconceptions, your old emotions, your thoughts and your feelings to create the world and environment that you want. Or do you want the higher energies to come down? It's all up in your upper chakras, from your throat chakra, your third eye and your seventh chakra. Do you want that higher energy to flow through you, that you can share with other people, so you can expand your love, your compassion, your empathy with everybody else? Is that what you want? That's what I want. I don't know about you, but that's what I want, is to actually embrace this feeling and create a better world for myself. And I see, as I create a better world for myself, it starts to create better worlds for other people. It's like, especially with the Qigong practice that I do, you see people taking some of the class content, like the breathing exercises, taking it away and doing it with a family or friends, and then reporting back to you saying, wow, we did this the other day with my family, and we completely dissolved all the tension in the house. Once we all sat down and did the breathing exercises, we meditated a little bit, and then all the tension went away. At Christmas time this was, a girl was telling me this, and I went, brilliant, brilliant. Very simple tools, very simple things that we can do to create the life that we want. In our crazy world, the Matrix, the life that we want, we're seeing us jet setting around the world in private jets, on private boats, in private islands, because that's what our world perceives success as. Success is in here, finding your true self, finding your life purpose and self-realization. Why am I here? Why am I here, and who am I? And then once you start to get on that journey, you can actually start to create the life that you want, and that's what I want for you. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.